Alright guys, give me a couple of minutes here to make sure everything is going the way I want it to be. That's good, and that's good. So, all in all, everything seems to be good. I apologize for not streaming yesterday. I've been feeling kind of ill. All in all, though, I don't feel too bad today. But yeah, yesterday I felt like total shit. There's a flu going around, and I figured take the time, get some sleep, recover a little bit, so I didn't get too sick. And so far, that's kind of worked. But yeah, I still have sniffles, I still have sneezing. I don't really have coughing too much. It's just like more the stomach and stuff like that. But yeah, I was feeling sick there, Dark Assassin. What up, Do Care Bear and Dark Assassin? Welcome back to the stream and chat, guys. How's it going for you? Just getting my chat in front of me now, loading everything up and getting everything ready, and we will continue. But yeah, just not feeling good. Alright. Game? What the hell? Whoa. There we go. Or recreate a backstory. Import. Your backstory is complete. Nice. Yes, I did. I only got it about 15 minutes ago, though. I pretty much just got up. So, download. Yeah, I haven't actually downloaded them yet, but I will. One of the Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. Interesting. Is it the Riddler? The Enigma. It's probably the Riddler. Yeah, no, nothing serious. I appreciate the concern, though, Dark Assassin. Anyways, yeah, I apologize for the nasally sound. I've taken some cough medicine and shit like that, too. So, hopefully that'll help even me out a little bit. Might make me a little bit loopy, though. NyQuil does that. Yeah.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows.
Hate being sick.
Everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos.
And enemies into friends?
I was
Come on
committed
now.
to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city.
Oh.
The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
Hell no. Batman is constantly barraged by just a fucking relentless amount of enemies.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon.
Fuck yeah,
In
Gordon.
a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO,
Oh.
international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful
Gotcha.
performance. I wonder,
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
what do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all had our true selves. You can become the role. I'll never
I
forget
don't.
who I am.
I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori.
That was a little bit
That
like...
stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
There we go.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD
Whoa, what the
already
fuck?
bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning,
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They
Like-
happen on the casino floor.
Oh,
I need to
maybe
find a
maybe
way to hear
contact
what Mori is
lenses.
saying.
standing by for support.
It does
Look
kind of
for
look like it's
something with a
over the iris.
microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Yeah, see, here, like, when I first saw the shit on his eyes, I was like, what the fuck, did he go so extreme that he actually got his eyeballs replaced? Like, Adam Jensen, like, fucking Deus Ex style? But no, I don't think so. I think it's just, like, contact lenses
Hotel
that
security
display
guarding
shit
are
over top of
particularly
them.
Close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Oh, yeah, but generally speaking, most of the villains remain the same. Although I gotta say, I do love the I believe it was Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey's fucking version of the Riddler. He killed it. Hello, cell phone.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
I'm gonna look at everything else beforehand just to kind of get an idea of what's
Certainly
going
enjoys
on.
the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I
Ooh.
understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Of course not.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Oh yeah, no, like, I've read
Wherein
some of the alternate
you should be
universe
able
ones,
to
but
pick up
usually they're
audio
more
from
like an
Mori's phone.
extremist Batman who's actually willing
enjoying
to kill
themselves?
some people.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Or he won't, like, kill
Trying to
them, but he'll
blend in.
cripple them. Legitimately try to cripple them so they can't walk around and shit anymore. Some of the alternate universes for Batman are fucking savage.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to
Gambling.
fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm
Just
looking
looking for
for
a
something
thrill.
different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Oh.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time.
Oh, for
I
fuck's sake,
think
of course.
that's Riddler.
Aha, I called it.
Is
Lady,
something wrong? You seem distracted.
you're gonna want to get down.
Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
How
Shit.
about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
Uh,
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one.
uh,
What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
damn!
Now, let's get started.
There we go.
Get
Do
out
we
of
have
there.
ourselves-
Get your suit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have ourselves like a souped-up Iron Man type thing? Some type of gauntlet you throw on and it just encapsulates your entire body? Metal versions of Batman, such as the Batman Who Laughs. I've never read The Batman Who Laughs,
Al,
but I know
let
of
Gordon
The
know what's
Batman Who
happening.
Laughs, yes.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Oh. Come on, there we go. Oh. On the bright side, we were here for work,
Commissioner Gordon
so...
on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Vroom, vroom, motherfuckers.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Alright, gear up. Fuck yeah, I like the fact that we still have the metal suit too.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready
Well,
for a
it's probably
fight.
not metal. It's probably like some type of composite material that's super light but as durable as steel. Or titanium, probably, considering it's Batman. Yeah, there's also a crossover with Batman and Deadpool where Batman becomes crazy with Deadpool and like it's a fusion mix thing. It's actually another reason why I like the Deadpool comic books, because they've crossed over Deadpool into so many fucking universes.
Anything you want.
And they're
Our
usually
issues can't
short
be solved
stories.
with
Like, they're usually
handshakes,
their own
Murray.
isolated stories.
This
so
is what
it's-
happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Holy
There's only one
shit.
way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
I'm so bad with riddles,
Without
too. Like,
fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere
interesting.
pondering of which can drive
Look at the death
Some kind
chamber.
of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Yeah, no doubt. It's like fucking, that's Saw shit right there.
Oh, it never
Come on.
gives you a
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your
Riddler's taking
Hostages.
hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Yeah, pretty much. Just not even an insurance policy, more probably just to keep the cops back. Look at the cashier
Cashier's
booth.
booth. That'll do.
Is that it? Yeah.
Just need to take out the guard first.
There we go. Do we have any other information? No. Guard. Come on.
Audio
Distract.
playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Peekaboo!
What the?
I am the knight. You need to be really quiet.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
What am I looking for here?
Batman, we can't get in.
Shit.
Front covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
Blackjack
How should I deploy
cables?
when we're inside?
What the fuck are blackjack cables?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Hit them with tear gas, make a frontal... Hit them with
We
tear
need
gas.
a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
When it comes right down to it, I'd rather this guy lose a finger or two.
I'll clear a path. Wait for
Um,
my signal.
Especially considering
We're counting
he
on
kind of has it coming being an arms dealer. Like, it's, you know, but bash grapple, smoking sign, rope stand. Pating. Slam into card table, roulette wheel. Tear off and hit him with it.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
I like the fact that you got an option.
The hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Tear gas would be a great fucking thing right now. Anchor the gun, anchor the hostage. The hostage. Oh! Woo!
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Ping. Break it open, what, your ribs? Oh! Tie him down, shock him. Tie him down. It's gonna be harder for him to get up if he's tied down. It's not exactly the tied down I was expecting, though.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well...
Should have just zapped his ass.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
Could use that tear gas at any moment there, Gordon. Oh, there's a second figure.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits.
Damn.
And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
Nah, Deathstroke's
Eating
totally
my
serious
goddamn
compared
porridge.
to Deadpool's fucking
This is my city.
sarcasticism.
Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
You don't know me.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman.
Now!
There we go.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Oh!
Clever, but not smart enough.
Come on. Woo! That was hella close.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Oh. Oh, oh, that heavy hitting suit. Gotta love it. Oh, yeah, Gordon. Cleaning house,
like
too.
A common street hood. It just
Saved
doesn't
more
do it
cops
for me.
by not doing a frontal assault, I imagine. Oh, shit. Peace out, Riddler. We'll see you later.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Power box. Ooh. 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 You owe me 3 fingers and a head, man. Oh, I just nailed ya.
That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code.
Yeah, but
Why
not
would you save
anybody
that
else's.
dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Yeah, see, in terms of, like, equipment and ability, I agree that Deathstroke and, like, Deadpool are similar, but in terms of personalities, they're fucking polar opposites, in my opinion. Which is why I've never really had that much issue with it. Even, like, stylizing is really similar, but again, the personality is so fucking opposite. Deathstroke is not one of those characters that breaks the fourth wall all the time, and oh my god, Deadpool does it like a champ. Oh! Oh! Roundhouse body slam. Body slam. Come on. Oh.
Enough of this!
Break as much of you as I possibly can.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Motherfucker. Shit. Gordon, it's time for you to get the fuck out of Dodge. Triangle, circle, X, square. Fire! Oh! Ho, you lucky bitch. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? A, who is that? And B, nice stun
You should have
bullets.
called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Oh. Okay. We'll see about that. Well, all in a day's work, trophy earned. Gotta fucking love that shit. What up, Doe Cross? You're a little bit late, but that's alright. It's all good, man. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that things weren't obviously ripped off. I'm just saying that their personalities being complete opposites makes me love Deadpool. And personally, I prefer Deadpool over Deathstroke. Deathstroke is way more serious of a character, and I've seen, well, 90% of the villains or heroes or anti-heroes or however you'd like to put it are just so goddamn serious that it's refreshing to have Deadpool in there, who is a completely different character. He doesn't give no fucks about nobody, no plans. He doesn't give a fuck if the world ends or keeps ticking. He just wants his enchiladas, and he wants his fucking humor, and he wants to be able to go around and do whatever the fuck he wants. And that is not who Deathstroke is at all.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
If you go back and you look, like, they've ripped each other off so many fucking times, it's ridiculous. I will always love Marvel more because they have a gritty, more involved story. It's not involved. There's more of a chance of losing the characters that you like in the Marvel universe and actually having them stay dead. DC, every character pretty much that's a hero has died and come back at some point in time. You can't be as invested in the characters when they can never die. The plot armor always keeps them alive. With Marvel, yes, some characters come back. Sometimes characters quote-unquote come back and they're not even actually them. They're just like somebody else in disguise.
Freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, Joe.
I prefer the storylines and the backstories are more gritty.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told.
Batman of all of the DC characters is my favorite.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him.
Well, considering he's still walking
help,
around,
dragging him down.
Well, he
got
did
a sick
escape.
pleasure out of taunting us.
He is arrogant, though.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourself. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine.
Yeah, there's no point in, like,
we're not always
starting a fight
with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back. And if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole
I wasn't feeling
city
good.
to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Just gonna hold my tongue here. It's true.
Don't worry. You'll come around. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation...
That was my call.
We got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
The tear gas was my call.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Hostages with swollen eyes aren't
I gotta
as
get
bad
a security
as,
detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will
aren't as bad as a whole bunch of dead hostages or a whole bunch of dead cops.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Yeah, no doubt.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's... changed.
Oh?
For your eyes only. If you catch my drift.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
Wanted a solution to a riddle. See, this is
I
an
heard
information
them talking about some kind of deal.
I'm willing to
Any idea what?
play ball a little bit
No,
here.
but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Look,
Thanks.
I would much rather work
That's a
with
help.
Gordon, but I'm not opposed to having some backup, especially high-tech backup.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
Oh?
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though.
Oh?
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
Yeah.
Not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
She made a note in her file.
I'll be in touch.
See, again, like,
Batman,
it's
before
kind
you
of
go,
alright for that. Just
Gotham's
like,
your city.
they're gonna
I
make their
respect
shit.
that. But you should know I don't have to play nice.
Neither do
I'm
I.
letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it. Let's keep being honest with each other.
For now, yep. If I have a choice on who can make the arrest, it's gonna be Gordon. This is our city. Definitely down to help you out. Definitely down for you to help me out. Definitely down to help, you know, each other stop the Riddler. But, yeah. But I like Deadshot's costume. I don't know why, but I like it. Fair enough. The Marquis of Death is probably my favorite fucking Marvel character right now. Marquis of Death is crazy. I only heard about him recently, and I read some of his comics, and like, my god. Like, OP motherfucker is basically what that comes down to. The most OP motherfucker.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Something with a beat.
I laugh at the fact that we're still using a fucking record player.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Oh my, holy shit, we can do way more with the Batcave.
Vicky Vale.
Trophies.
A.K.A. Lady Arkham.
Fucking trophies, here we go.
Leader of the Children of Arkham.
Vicky Vale was the well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. Wait, can I go? Ah, okay, it just goes back the other way. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the Children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate, but one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the Children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. And Catwoman. Selina Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the Children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Yeah, sparring, sure. That's what we enjoyed. What is this area? This is new. Like an area for all our gadgets and shit specifically? Gangster. The old Batsuit. Oh. So again, really happy that I managed to get Lucius to help me and make up that fucking upgraded version.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to, hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. Batsuit was damaged in fights against the Children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has since given me an even better version of the suit. I hold on to this one to remind me to never let my guard down in battle. Also, in case your old one gets destroyed and you need something else to use for a while. Grapple gun. Allows me essential freedom of movement around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. The batarangs. Few of these can clear out a room full of gunmen. Heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. Smoke grenades. Create a smoke screen that confuses enemies and allows me to hide, striking from the shadows. Go all ninja status. Stunners. The device can stop criminals cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unsubtle, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. My Lucius gave me this upgraded model after my battle with Lady Arkham last year. The new suit has improved armaments, shielding, and scanning technology. Okay, so... yeah. Anchor. Can't be everywhere at once, but this design makes it easy to take care of business from across a room, whether that business is wresting weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. Then back to the batsuit. So now I'm curious, if we had not had Lucius helping us out, would we still have gotten that upgraded batsuit later on? Like, yeah. Hey, what up, doe? Annabeth? Welcome back to the stream and chat. How's it going for you today? Hope everything's going well. Hope you're not cooking too much. I know you guys, well, maybe not you in particular, but I know Pendlepants has been dying from the heat.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Ah, that's the stuff. Yeah, I bet, man. That's one sound that would not get fucking old. Every day that you start the Batmobile and drive around with it, you're just like, yes! That's how you want to start your day. Fuck a cup of coffee, walk on down to the Batcave, hop in that bitch, and turn the key.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also,
oh, nice.
I took the liberty of digging up everything I could
you're
find
lucky
on
then,
the
yeah.
agency.
Because it's been, like, apparently in, like, the mid to high 30s or 40s or some shit like that for Pendlepants. Well, low 40s. Oh, what's up with Alfred? You okay?
It comes and goes.
Parkinson's?
Since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Get that
Alfred,
looked at.
It's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
I mean, the "you're my family, I always worry" I felt like was a little bit extreme. Yeah. He really, like, if he's getting some physical disorders and shit, then he needs to fix some of that. Not to be a dick like that, it's just like, I need you at top shape there, Alfred. Gotham feed. 1 second here. Alright, so, despite heavy criticism, I'm not going to read, like, I'm going to read over these. If you guys would like to read them, I'll go slow enough that you can pause the video. But the news clippings themselves would take me, like, 10 fucking minutes to read, and that's... yeah. So this is basically about how everything is going well between us and the police. I don't care who he is, I care that he makes things safer. Until we know who the Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe. Yeah, that's dumb. Hey, we managed to get it back. Wayne's stock has hit a record high. 120 per share. Following his brief oust. Dent trial... oh, pushed back again, his trial date. Huh. By several more months, following the departure of the defendant's entire legal team. Pre-trial hearing. Instead, Dent, previously served, has insisted... okay. So he's planning to defend himself. This is the fourth delay to the trial and the third set of attorneys to part ways with Dent, who is facing multiple charges of murder, criminal negligence, and fraud. Gazette investigation. What is the agency? Yeah, no. I don't know. The agency, I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember much about it from the DC Comics. Officials say Cobblepot model prisoner. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Of course he is. He's comfortable in prison. He's been there quite a few times. 40 years in Blackgate. From all accounts, he appears to be enjoying his new life in jail. That's exactly what I thought. Agency files.
The agency. The public face of a shadow
all right,
committee of
Annabeth.
military
welcome
leaders,
back.
intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe. But the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm glad I said it that way, and I'm glad that that was brought up, because upgrades are always wanted.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
All the toys.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long.
That's a really fucked up torture chamber thing, too.
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind.
Probably is some kind of axe to grind with us, too.
The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just
totally
Riddler.
did. I have a funny feeling that the,
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged.
If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Damn.
I take everything back.
So, yeah, that was super fucking ridiculously intense. Breaks into a prison so he can break everybody out. That's fucking, yeah. Props to the guy for being fucking badass. I'm a little bit worried, though. That chick that we said, oh, yeah, no, we're just gonna pick you up and take you back to our house and shit like that. To me, when I looked at her, she had the same really green eyes that the Riddler did. I would not be surprised if she's another one of them shiesty bitches that we gotta watch out for, like Vicky. Wouldn't be surprised if it's trying to hit us again with that Vicky shit, like, oh yeah, no, you're good, let's have some fun, and then wham in the fucking hand with a pen. Alright, so, these I will read over. I don't mind the codexes. Does seem like they're a little bit long-winded, but these get updated, and generally the updates are only like a paragraph, so it's not too bad for me to do these ones. Over the past year, my partnership with Jim has flourished. I finally won his trust, and Gotham City is a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim has helped me step into the light and find legitimacy. For that, I'm grateful. I think Jim is finally settling into his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition, and I don't think he'll ever be comfortable with the tragic way he received his promotion. But I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make the city a better place. Gotham is lucky to have him, and so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. In law, I guess. Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective after she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved that she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she continued the crime committed. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. Yeah, I mean, if the chick shows up at our house, I'm not really going to argue. Batman hasn't had any, I think, since Catwoman, and that was like a year ago, so... Whoo! When does Batman Telltale... that I'm not entirely sure. I'm almost positive I'm able to download episodes 2 and 3. I'm pretty sure I have the season pass. I'm almost positive I have the season pass, but I'm going to have to check that later. There would be no Batman, though, without Lucius Fox. In a sense, he's built me from Batsuit to Batmobile. Everything I am, everything I've become, I owe to him. Brilliant engineer and trusted confidant, Lucius is one of the few people I can depend on in this world. In addition to being Wayne Enterprises' technological leader, I've entrusted him to run a secret R&D wing where he designs and develops the new Bat-Tech. Alfred Pennyworth. See, that's something, too. I'm not entirely sure if in the canon universe... if Alfred is actually a Pennyworth. But it's cool that he is in this. Alright. Nah, she's not even dying that bad this time. But, yes, I am Cross. So, I'm not my father's son, I'm Alfred's. After my mother and father were murdered, he was the one who did the hard work of raising me. Couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate, Alfred knows me better than anybody. Certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass and my best friend. Last year he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. Still riddled with guilt over what happened. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. All I want is for him to be healthy and happy again. Iman Avesta. This is the chick that was taking notes on us. See, I gotta say too, like, not to compare them too much, but in terms of like the Marvel universe, I feel like this is the DC version of, like, not the hardcore fan... Well, no, pretty much the hardcore fanboy. She's not as hardcore, she's a little bit more reserved about it, but she reminds me of the guy from, I guess he's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but the guy who collected the Avengers cards and shit like that, and, like... Yeah, I'm not even gonna spoil that one. Movie came out years ago, and I guess... Fuck it, he didn't die permanently anyways, but he, like, died in one of the Avengers movies. This chick reminds me a lot of him. But it was this special agent who handed me the psychological profile on the Riddler. Didn't know much about her other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. Speaking of which, that Amanda Waller, I seem to remember her from the fucking Suicide Squad. Was she the one who, like, threw them together? Alfred is famous. His last name is even Pennyworth in my encyclopedia. Yeah, see, for me, like, in terms of the, like, the canon stories, I've never heard Alfred's last name before. It's never, ever really came up in any of the other canon stories that I've either read or watched or whatever. It's just always Alfred. He's Alfred. Just Alfred. So, yeah. Amanda Waller got my first glimpse outside the casino after Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori, a former congressional aide and political science PhD. Waller's irrepressible ambition has shot her straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the Agency. She's recently been promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Gordon doesn't like her, that much is clear. Understandable. She's a force of nature who's threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions towards Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy. Vernon Blake, special agent, Avestra's terse partner. Met him as Batman after Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. The Riddler is an old name in Gotham, one we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous enough that even Carmine Falcone, Mayor Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency, the Riddler's modus operandi is to torture and kill his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre riddles. According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got a genius-level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissistic and obsessive-compulsive personality disorders. He's cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. Rumi Mori, to have this much about the guy who just got his fucking fingers chopped off. There are two sides to him, the face he shows to the public and the person he really is, the person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of the polite society. Mori wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly legitimate business empire, but take a closer look behind the mask and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Rumi Mori, war profiteer and murderer. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring and soon after diversified into high-tech weaponry. Of course, Mori's illicit activities have never been proven in the court of law. Riddler had some bone to pick with Mori, perhaps that's why he targeted him at the Virago. It's not surprising a man like that would have enemies. I wonder how he made one of the Riddler. The agency itself is one of the nation's most clandestine national security organizations. The agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up about them is that the agency's influence is awe-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Alright, Cross, we'll see you in a second. Is that rude fat girl? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Riddler has high IQ because he watched Rick and Morty. Alright. My father, and possibly the worst criminal in this city has ever known, Thomas Wayne. Once thought he was a hero, man who died trying to protect my mother and I from the bullet of a common crook. I was wrong. Found out the truth about my father not long ago. He wasn't the philanthropic doctor he pretended to be. He was a monster who amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them of their fortunes. He devastated lives and destroyed minds. To rob someone of their sanity is one of the worst things you can do to a person. I would know. Lady Arkham robbed me of mine as recompense for my father's sins. I hope that debt is paid. I want nothing more than to leave his dark legacy in the past. Martha, my mother, an unsung hero. I witnessed her in my father's assassinations when I was just a child. My memories of her are few and far between, but I cherish each one. She was the one who was going to blow the whistle on my father, stop him once and for all, but they were murdered before she could expose him. Joe Chill was a hitman sent by Mayor Hill to keep their scheme from being exposed. My mother is my saving grace. Everything that is good in me I inherited from her. Gotham is more than my hometown. It's my passion project. When I look out onto the skyline, I don't see a city. I see a living, breathing organism that keeps evolving, adapting to new threats. I must adapt with it. Criminals this place attracts are no different than there was a time when all you had to worry about was wise guys and street thugs, but crime too has evolved. The crime rate might be down, but the villains are becoming more and more bizarre, more terrifying. Sometimes I think crime is a virus that keeps mutating into more virulent strains, and the city is sick with it. I'll let Batman be the cure. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. I was committed here for a couple of days after I was drugged by Lady Arkham and was incited to attack Oswald Cobblepot. So this place doesn't exactly hold the best memories for me. That's one of the reasons I'm renovating it. Once outdated and dilapidated, Wayne Enterprises has promised to bring this antiquated asylum into the 21st century by turning it into a state-of-the-art mental health facility. Okay, so Wayne Enterprises, established in 1870, multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of technology, manufacturing, and finances. I inherited a majority stake from my parents and have recently become more involved in its day-to-day operations. So far, so good. Stocks are up, and Wayne Enterprises' R&D department is developing some pretty exciting new technologies. What do we got? Crime Alley and the police department left. Park Row, Gotham City, the squalid downtown alley where my parents were assassinated. Straight across from Monarch Theater is the place my childhood ended and the rest of my life began, violently. I installed a plaque there to honor my parents before I knew the truth of my father's criminality. And the GCPD is Gotham's first line of defense against criminals both mundane and bizarre. When mobster Carmine Falcone was in power, he kept at least half the force in his pocket, but not all of them. James Gordon was one of the few he couldn't corrupt. Since Falcone and Mayor Hill were taken down, Gordon has worked to clean up the corruption in the department. Crime rates have fallen dramatically since Gordon took over as police commissioner. Since Wayne Enterprises pledged to rebuild Arkham Asylum, the GCPD has worked closely with the facility to determine which criminals should go to Arkham for rehabilitation and which belong in Blackgate Prison. Alright, finally caught up on the goddamn codex. Woo! Jesus Christ.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's M.O. hasn't changed in all these years.
Interesting.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
God damn it. And like I said, me and riddles, like, I am sucked. Like, I no. I have a needle, but cannot see. I have a hurricane. Blind justice. I have an eye, but cannot see.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
I have a needle. Might be it, because then with a needle we might be able to do something to the puzzle box.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Play it on your record player, man. It looks like a fucking... Looks like one anyways. Come here.
Needle.
Play disc.
A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon.
Not much.
But duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D.
Just like, honestly, like, Lucius is one of the best jobs.
Don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
How are you gonna hide the
Certainly
bat
is.
tech from her?
Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Access the back computer at any time by entering the back cave from the main menu. Oh, what?
Good hunting, Bruce.
I wonder... Are there going to be times where it's like, okay, maybe I need to go back and, like, get some information? Like, I'm wondering now, because it said that, like, are there going to be times where it's beneficial to back out, go check out the back computer, do our shit there, and then come back into the game? Very, very interesting.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
Haha,
I just talked to the
for
board,
loyalty.
and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Something for Lucius.
This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
I'm not going to tell her tax papers, because the CEO, we probably don't deal with that. That's like accountant shit. Especially for a company this big, like, the CEO would not be dealing with the taxes. They might be overlooking the taxes,
You're in my chair.
But yeah.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech.
Oh.
But if you want me to stop...
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
There we
Any
go.
idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Here we go again.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
The door's open.
Shouldn't take long.
What in the fuck?
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Tiffany's. Maybe you should bring her into the fucking Bat Tech development.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Motherfucker.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time.
I like it.
High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Maybe not the quiet part.
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
That's not that surprising.
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life.
Oh.
Huh. There's something different about you.
Snap.
There is.
Could be the ear.
And I don't
missing
just
a
mean
chunk of it.
what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look
Tired. Please don't say
You
old.
look-
Unbelievably
I
badass.
think the word you're looking for is badass.
No, that is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassed.
I love trolling.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? This is weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's above your clearance. Let's
know if
play it
cool
off a
would be
little
the
bit.
word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
See, I don't mind bringing her in.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
She's already proven that
Let me
she's good
take
with
a
tech
crack
and
at it.
engineering.
I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
I'm down.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help.
I don't want like too large of a
gotta let 'em
team,
know
but
that I
like,
won't be
man,
finishing
not a
up
bad
orientation.
option.
No
Not a
problem.
bad option, especially when you show your
I
talent
was
like
planning on
that.
swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred.
Oh?
I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He's been through some trauma. It'll be better seeing you.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Haha!
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If
It's up
you're
to you
willing
if you
to
wanna...
pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes
Can't
of
decide her
Riddler.
future.
And we can trust her.
See, the good fitter
She's
can't
family
decide her
after all.
future. She'd be a good fit.
If she's anything like you.
She's better than me.
Okay. Then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's
Yeah.
puzzle will be a fine
That's
start.
going to be the tricky part. How do you just like... Oh, by
Shall
the
we go
way,
down to the lab?
I actually work for
Actually, the
Batman.
equipment we need is down in my office.
To be fair, though, I mean, she's a
We'll get
really
this taken
intelligent
care of in no
individual.
time.
She probably already recognizes some of her father's handiwork in Batman's tech.
Mr. Wayne.
Oh,
yes.
Hello?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit.
Oh, damn.
I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here,
Let me know what
Keep
you
me in
find.
the loop about that, thing.
will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Yeah,
Please,
make yourself
come in,
comfortable.
Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Oh, shit. I'm definitely gonna play the philanthropist, though.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So
Aha.
happy. After
Sneaky, sneaky
everything you've been
motherfuckers.
through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
Look,
My
my
father
family
did a
owes a
lot of
debt,
damage
and then
to
I'll
a lot
answer
of
the phone. God damn
I'm
it.
just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
And honestly,
What
I don't
time?
want to answer the phone with them
What is it?
there.
What?
They might
The
have
agency
shit that, like,
recently brought me
intercepts
in
my
to
cell
draft
phone.
a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler, that psycho from the news?
I
Play a
thought you'd be
little bit
interested,
silly.
considering your history.
Not silly, but like, you know, interested.
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
Over the years?
I would.
Over the, like, months.
Criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes,
I'm an easy
having
target.
Money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
Associates.
From the sound of it, you two were close.
Sure,
Yeah,
we got
were
along.
friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
It wasn't safe to stick
I
around.
got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham.
On top of
Hospital.
everything, by answering
No
this way,
one's
we're
seen or
kind
heard
of
from him
leading them down a different
I
path
was thinking
psychologically
maybe
than
you have.
Batman.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
That's creepy.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Probably,
Well, I
but
hadn't
like,
seen or heard from him, so
yeah, no. We haven't seen the
did he
Joker.
do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious.
Okay.
They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I don't have anything to say.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
I don't have to say anything to you. What the
That's
fuck?
an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Maybe we should have answered the phone. That waveform might be hacking our
Get
shit.
my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Oh, for
Lucius.
fuck.
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius! Lucius! No!
Damn.
1 killed and 14 injured
Motherfucker.
after a tragic explosion
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
How did he hide the explosives?
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
Motherfucker.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you. I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances.
I mean, honestly, even if you remember that...
It won't bring poor Lucius back.
No, it won't, but,
I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
Especially after day
Lose
one.
her father in such a violent way.
Dude, her first day of work.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
I'm not gonna do the patronizing thing.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true.
Yeah, I
so
feel
busy.
there's a little bit resentment
I can
going
remember
on
the last
there.
time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so
His
many
work was
things I wanted to talk to him
important.
about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man.
Nah, maybe we should have went with the work was
I
important.
hope it was worth it.
Look, once you find out what's going on, you might have a little bit of a change of heart. I didn't want to patronize with the whole it's important and shit,
sorry.
but...
I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let
My
it
thing
out.
is, like, when are we gonna drop the Batman hammer?
Trying to wrap my head around it all.
This is where we kind of drop it, because, like, she's got questions.
I saw his remains, Bruce.
Oh, for fuck. Really? They let you... What?
There was hardly anything left.
How? What? Bull? How? They don't...
What were
they
you
totally
guys
don't let
working
you
on
do
could've
that.
caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
I'll tell you, just not here.
For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in?
You'll understand soon.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt.
Yeah, she might not forget it, but honesty is the best measure. She might hate us for it, but now is the best time to go
I
through
hope you
that.
can forgive yourself.
Relationship has changed.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Until you find out what it is. Telling you, you'll have a change of heart. You'll understand. But yeah, you can't be dropping bombs like I'm the Batman in a fucking funeral home.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Whoa.
For that, we can all be grateful.
Bro.
You knew my father.
Well... Whoa, whoa. What the heck?
Come with me, man.
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
For one.
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Like, whatever. Get well soon, John. Okay.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Sure.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
Settle down, bro.
Like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You broke out, man.
Get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Oh my god, did you escape?
Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
No, what? Are we actually going to get a Black Harley Quinn?
Everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crushing.
Hey, what up, though,
funeral,
JP?
John.
Welcome to the stream and
You better
chat.
have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Depends on what it is.
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I'm just gonna hold my tongue for now. Look, spill your piece first, and then we'll make a decision.
A lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Just spill what you want, and we will make a decision here.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. What kind of pact? They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John.
This'll work out for Batman.
I was so hoping you'd say that.
Hopefully we don't get
You'd
kidnapped.
have so much fun.
The favor is meet with them, not...
This would work out.
Shh, keep it
This here
down.
between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away.
This is a few... Sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot.
Chill, bro.
I just
have a
know
little
you're gonna
respect.
hit it off with the guys.
Also, I don't want to be in a selfie with the Joker. That's going to end poorly.
Warn you though, I've got an enemy.
Oh?
Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know the Riddler? Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
He's rude.
I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but
they didn't want to listen?
you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, but I shouldn't be surprised. Not the usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that's...
The one thing that's good about the Joker is he just spills everything. The guy doesn't know how to keep information. He is not a Fort Knox of secrets.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Told you I'd help you. You can trust me.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Play the Riddler as much as he's playing us.
Is the mainstay of any healthy relationship.
Plus, the guy has info,
Bruce.
man.
I really do.
He's got hella info. He knew where Arkham, like Lady Arkham. He knew all of this shit.
Egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
You'll be sorry if you
Just
don't.
like
I'd
the
appreciate
old
that.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
I never said anything about agreeing to their shit.
State my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Come on, man.
Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Do I plant the bug? I'll trust him to return.
Be in touch.
So far, we've been amicable with the guy.
Next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Oh, welcome back, Annabeth. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. Or, yeah, it would be dinner for you, wouldn't it? Midnight snack, something like that.
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart.
Yeah,
makes
that
you wonder
wasn't so
what's
pretty.
next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
That's not surprising. You would have to pay people an exorbitant amount of money to be a fucking cop in that town. That is the equivalent of being a police officer in Los Santos and GTA. You know every day that there's like a 12% chance that you're coming back alive or some shit like that. Like, every day that you are out there, I would almost bet that the Gotham City Police Department mortality rate in the universe of Batman and, like, DC is probably up there with U.S. soldiers. Like, they probably get killed off more than U.S. soldiers if they're not in the middle of a fucking war. That is a shit job and a dangerous job to have.
Well, I'll see what I can
Not
do.
fair enough.
Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Alright. 44th.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler.
Relax, Gordon.
I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that.
There we go.
Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case.
Depends on what your life is like.
Chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
When I was working security, midnight was my dinner.
With the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh?
Yeah.
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way.
Yeah.
Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
The only thing that's a little bit concerning is that, like, she might bust in there and wreck our shit because she's impatient. But not bringing her into the fold... It's better to just kinda, keep her informed for now. We'll see what her intentions are as things develop. But for now, there's no reason to put more Gotham City Police Department members at risk, or Gordon more at risk, due to the fact that we have our pride. You know, that just seems like a waste of our shit. We can do better.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Oh yeah, but Chairman, my thing is that your cousin probably didn't do it in a place where the mortality rate was that bad. That's what I'm getting at. Like, my town might be really bad for people assaulting people and shit like that, but it's almost never that a cop gets hurt. Almost never are they assaulted, shot at, whatever. Here, the cops are pretty safe. They do have to deal with some crazy people. They might get hit or bruised or whatever, but their life is not genuinely at risk every moment of every day. In Gotham City, the people in, like, the criminals in Gotham do not hesitate. At least the ones that are working for the supervillains, do not hesitate for a fucking second to unload fully automatic rifles at the police. Even just in the last 2 seasons, how many cops have we seen get shot? That's what I'm saying. Like, you would have to pay somebody $40+ just for hazard pay to do a job like that. That is fucked. That is like, there's such a high mortality rate if you're a cop in Gotham.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Yeah. Ah, of course. Well, now telling Waller may have worked out good for us.
It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
No.
We go in.
God damn it.
After you.
Oh, after you and your giant metal suit and reflexes, right? I wonder if it's gonna give me like a stop at a certain point. Is that a whole bunch of safes full of explosives? Or explosives on safes? Or is that just like the key, like a key card safe? Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, fuck. Go, Gordon. And who could this be?
Oh, God.
Wait, is this the guy that we tried? No, that's not the guy we tried to save. Let's look at his feet.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
The fuck was he standing on?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Oh, that's
He's one of
not
Waller's.
Good. Definitely better that we called Waller now. Maybe she can give us some intel on what the guy was doing. His eyes, one pupil is heavily dilated.
Is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Was it through the...
His tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock. Or a sudden jolt.
Or he did it to keep secrets. He might have killed himself intentionally.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Oh, what? That sucks, dude. Oh, and he's missing his fingers.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Yep. Anything else I can kind of notice on the body here? No? Seems pretty clear now.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Alright, Annabeth. Wanna leave.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Alright. Stacked saves. Symbols. Electronic locks. Okay, so it is an electronic lock. It's not explosives. Open save.
Bleeds inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The symbols might be what you...
Each one missing a different facial feature.
Yeah. Is that what you have to sacrifice,
senses.
or what?
They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
The electronic lock.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
Oh,
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
The only way the Batman wouldn't be able to rip them bitches open is if he chose not to, which I think he's choosing not to, but we have seen Batman punch a metal door across a fucking room, and you're telling me he can't break open a goddamn safe with that pneumatic gauntlet? Hell no. Mesh panels.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
The unfinished one. Also, the fact that he made as many of these as he's done.
The armor, extremely sturdy. ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
The death chamber. Let's walk this way a little bit more and see if I can't see anything else on the ground or around. More of the statues. Body cam.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Oh!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
No, he didn't. The guy got unbound right before that happened. Let's keep looking. There's got to be other things. The agency's pistol. Let's see if I can access anything under here. No.
That's an agency-issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino.
It
was impressive.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Yeah, no, I can't complain about that one.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
For me, bro, like, the big thing that I watch to try and expand my knowledge, I personally enjoy SciShow on YouTube. SciShow posts, like, 4-minute, 5-minute videos about various things every day or so, and fucking... There's, like, SciShow Psych, SciShow Space, so you can get all types of good information about various things. I quite enjoy them. Oh, here's the other shoe.
One shoe. Melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
But again, how did it get melted? We haven't seen anything about fire. Or acid, or anything to kind of remind me of that shit.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Okay. Polarizing filter has been tampered with. Now, where are we going to find a polarized lens? Can I go back upstairs? It does not seem like I can. Missing fingers. Oh, well. The open safe and the missing fingers are obviously linked together.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, so we have the monitors, but we haven't found a polarized lens yet. Maybe on the Riddler's desk. Let's take a peek here. Wait, shoe? Melted shoe. Let's take a peek at the death chamber, I guess.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Let's see. Portal.
Glass. It's polarized.
God damn it.
So it is.
Door
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
Until you close the door. Alright. So... let's check out the floor.
It's It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven.
Yep.
You could be cooked alive in there.
That's what happened. Brutal. Well, heated floor with the melted shoe.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
God damn.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Oh?
No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
And with our fancy-ass tech... Let's see, mobile device, emails.
I recognize some of the names on this list.
That's
They're all
not
Wallace
good.
People. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Co-worker email.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
For someone so smart, you sometimes act
More
real
psychos to worry
stupid.
about.
Those resources
He
were
and
not
his
for your
colleagues.
crackpot feud with
They
Batman.
don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Oh! You knew that and you went ahead anyways. All you gain with your games is attention, which we don't really want right now. Stick to the plan or we'll have to make changes. I feel like that might be the same group of people that we're going to have a conversation with as Bruce Wayne.
Maury. He sold technology to Riddler.
You win,
Talk
Ruby.
about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Alright, I'll take this deal so long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all your requests to keep this point. After the transaction, we're done. Alright. I will warn you guys that I may be losing my chat here shortly just because my tablet's about to die and I don't have my charging cable in here right now. So that's a possibility, just fair warning.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
It's true.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
He saw the Riddler's message on the monitors. The agent's goal, he guessed wrong, losing his fingers.
No. Something else happened here.
Really?
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors. And willingly put himself inside the murder box.
And then from there, he came out, stomped his shoe out.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
And then off to the safes.
From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst.
It's true.
The agent
That would
made
take
a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out
before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy
true.
me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Yeah, well,
the last man
insanity's
who
my
went in
thing.
there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
I'll need your help.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Damn.
He's rising, Batman.
Yep, turn the wheel to reveal the hidden message. The right way. Right.
Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did.
Ah. You have to withstand it, man. Really? It said turn it the... Yeah, turn it the right way.
It'll buy me more time
to the right.
Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game.
Oh well.
Is the only way we're getting out of here.
And it was revealing more of the clue.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last.
Oh well.
I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game. He's rising, Batman.
Can almost make out a message.
Come on.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Ping. Oh.
What the hell?
No fucking doubt. Oh, there we go. That's how the fucking eardrums were shattered.
You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Oh, God.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I'm not actually 100% sure which one it was. Thank you, Gordon. Oh. The brain. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. So it's the hearing one. Fuck your speaker system. Just in case. No doubt. I don't like having my eardrums
whatever's in
fucking
that
blown
safe,
up.
it'll be worth all this pain.
Oh man, I bet. Missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. Signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my
Oh,
enemies.
that's why I didn't have any
Everyone
trace
on
of
my list
explosives.
gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
Turn yourself in while you still have a chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay?
Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
You're a worse enemy
to
than
want
our
that
friends.
government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want.
Mm-hmm. And I'll smile in theirs to get what I want.
Batman corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say
you sure
Waller,
about that?
did I? This
Oh, that's
goes
true.
way before her time.
Yeah, we already investigated that shit.
That's
Found
the
out that they were
thing
doing.
about having a mind like mine.
I don't feel sorry for you. You're
remember
still responsible.
Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear.
That's just it, though. Batman constantly fucking turns that shit around. Is he gonna ask me?
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Yeah.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
Can't let everybody know about...
Trust, you and I.
We do.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
It's your
decision.
decision.
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
So far, we've been tight with Jim. I didn't really expect him to turn his
Batman.
back on us for that one.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It wasn't like, yeah, and I'm glad that he took it with a grain of salt. Like, you know, pissed off I had to hear about it this way, but at the same point in time, he kind of came back with it and was like, yeah, but, like, how much do you really want me to disclose to you? You know, like, there is a level of trust, but there still has to be secrets kept for Batman to continue functioning.
With Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
It's true.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Yep.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
I'll probably end up doing a Destroy All Humans 2 live stream after this, yes.
The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Now it's two.
We'll need to recruit.
Bruce is gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes.
His daughter could.
But you're right.
No one can ever
Between the Lady
replace
Arkham
him.
affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own.
It's time to invite Tiffany.
The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Alright, communications grid. Cellular activity throughout the city. With what? Oh. Oh, okay. Agent data and cellular activity. Fair enough.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
But how does he hit them all at the same time? Is the tricky bit. Broadcast the Riddler signals. Agency cell phones. Could it? Yeah, but like,
and he can
maybe
broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
I kind of don't want Alfred to see it, but I think...
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
See, I think he kind of needed to, like, as much as it's a bit of a problem at the same point in time.
To get a clean version of the signal.
Telling him not to, I don't know.
On both sound files.
It might have sucked to have heard that, but at least he got some closure in a sense.
Dwayne? Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Let me just play them then, can I?
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
There we go. Okay, so it tells me what he's saying. Bruce, disable, Tower, Riddler, Enterprises, Bruce.
Bruce! Bruce?
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack.
Oh, okay.
They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Just in case.
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
Hope it's not the last thing.
Work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
So it's going to broadcast a signal and we can fucking fly it up and...
Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Oh?
Unknown contact.
What is it?
Bruce, that John guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
Ah, oh, god damn it. Checked out the east and no sign of Riddler.
Like he's keeping his word.
Got another lead though. Rumi Morris, arms dealer. Why Mori?
Mori, huh?
Mori shipped weapons to Riddler, knows his address. He's on Riddler's kill list now, so he's
John
likely
thinks
to
that
talk.
Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Alright, gotta go.
Maybe we should
Good luck,
go back
buddy.
to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
No doubt.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more...
unfortunately, my tablet is died now, guys. I can't see what you guys are saying, but...
However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
No.
On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
It's a tough call. You know what? I'm looking at the time here. We are a little bit over our regular scheduled time now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this decision for the next episode. Because I'm actually going to, I'm going to think about this one for a while. This season, it definitely seems like the consequences are going to carry more weight. Or not more weight, but, it definitely seems like the consequences for various actions are are steepening for various things. And as much as I'm alright with doing some nefarious-ish things with Bruce Wayne to get information for Batman, I don't want to paint Bruce Wayne as a total criminal. You know what I mean? And at this point in time, we've already associated with John Doe. We've already, you know, been invested, or like are being investigated by the agency. If we go talk to Maury as well, that does paint us as a bit of a negative individual. But I also don't want to, side with the agency too much, nor in particular do I want to piss Gordon off any more than I already have. I don't want to make this too personal and end up beating him to a bloody pulp and then, you know, be looked at as a... I don't want to have our relationship change too much between me and Gordon anymore. But that being said, though, I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream and all of that. If you have, do me that solid, hit that like button, leave a comment, your thoughts, critiques, criticisms, what other types of games you'd like to see featured on the channel, and how you found the channel in the first place. Leave a sub if you haven't already, a follow if you're watching on the PlayStation, and as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games, so we can continue to grow our community as a whole. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out. I'll see you in about half an hour to 45 minutes. We'll load up some Destroy All Humans 2, and we will, well, destroy some humans. Anyways, have yourselves a great day, and if you can't join me for that, we will see you tomorrow night.